Puri Puri Prisoner. He's massive, muscular, and always in his striped prison uniform, which usually gets shredded to bits during a fight because Puri Puri grows even bigger and more muscular. His strength comes from might and love. His main gimmick is angel style. When he really gets fired up, his muscles swell, rip his clothes, and he becomes even more incredible. Currently, his power is such that he can kill a demon-level monster with a single punch. We first meet Puri Puri while he's in prison, but not for malice, rather for his affectionate nature. He constantly escapes to protect people and then voluntarily returns because he has such a kind heart. He cares for his fellow inmates and everyone he considers a hunk. Puri Puri consistently shows up in the toughest battles. Whether it's an alien invasion or fighting monsters, he's not as serious as other S-class heroes, but his determination and belief in good make him truly unique and indispensable. Tanktop Master. He was a professional hero and a member of the Hero Association. Known for his physical strength, he prefers to act straightforwardly, using only brute but overwhelming force. One of his most famous features is his tank top. It's said that he makes his own tank tops, which give him strength. He has his own group of tank topper army. In the second season, they fought, among others, against Garo, the hero hunter. He himself also clashed with Garo and even defeated him until Garo used his whirlwind iron cutting fist technique. Tanktop Master's fighting style is direct and effective. He uses moves like Tanktop Punch and Tanktop Tackle, demonstrating their destructive power in combat. During the Monster Association arc, he showed that under an enhancement from Fubuki, a B-class hero, he could hurl enormous boulders and even entire buildings at enemies, which demonstrated his incredible athletic prowess. Despite his colossal strength, even Tanktop Master is not invulnerable. In a fight against Monster Association members like Führer Ugly, he sustained serious injuries. Metal Bat. Also known as Bad, he was ranked 15th in the Hero Association. He's a very confident hero, bold and reckless. He's also quite hot-headed, and despite the danger, be it a demon-level or even dragon-level monster, he'll fight it to the end. His interesting characteristic is his fighting spirit, which allows him to fight enemies, and with every injury he sustains, he becomes stronger until he kills the monster. He's armed with a special bat that doesn't bend or deform. He has incredible endurance, which allows him to fight multiple monsters. In his first encounter with Garo, being weakened, he fought him on equal terms. His fighting style is simple. He just hits his enemies with his bat, using various techniques like Dragon Thrashing and Savage Tornado. In the Monster Association arc, he fought Elder Centipede, keeping pace with an already awakened Garo. Later, due to his disillusionment with the Hero Association, he left it, joining the Neo Heroes. Genos. He's 14th in the Hero Association ranking, known for his cybernetic appearance and immense destructive power. He's also Saitama's disciple, striving to become as strong as his master. He's very diligent and cool-headed when fighting monsters, and he's driven by justice and constant self-improvement to gain power. His body is entirely artificial, and only his head is indistinguishable from a real one. However, due to his impulsiveness, he often lost his battles, but with each loss, thanks to Dr. Kuseno, he received upgrades, becoming stronger and stronger. In the Monster Association arc, he held his own against the strongest monster, Psychos Orochi. Despite falling apart, he even launched himself into Cosmic Garo, which shows that, unlike some heroes, he will fight to the end. Flashy Flash. From his hero name, you can tell that this hero's main strength is speed, and that's true as he deals with monsters without much trouble. He's ranked 13th in the Hero Association. He's also a former member of the Ninja Village group along with Speedo Sound Sonic. His character is calm, sometimes overly self-confident, which shows he's sure of his abilities, but at the same time, he respects those who are truly strong. And he's one of the few who knows Saitama's true strength. Since he's a ninja, he has many special techniques in his arsenal. In the Monster Association arc, he effortlessly dealt with 2 powerful dragon-level monsters. He also fought without losing speed for some time against Platinum Sperm and Awakened Garo simultaneously. Watchdog Man, one of the most enigmatic heroes in the Hero Association. He's ranked 12th and protects Q City. Because of his actions, this city is considered the safest of all, even though there are many monsters there. He's dressed in a dog costume with his face exposed. He fights not like a human, but in an animalistic style, specifically moving on all fours, as shown in his battle with Garo, where Watchdog Man defeated the hero hunter almost effortlessly. He shows almost no emotions and resembles Saitama, but at the same time he always protects people, destroying monsters. In the city, he has his own pedestal where he usually spends his time. He wasn't shown in the Monster Association arc, as he almost never leaves Q City. Super Alloy Darkshine, the most muscular and physically strongest hero, ranked 11th in the Hero Association. Due to his physical strength, he punches through monsters easily, and his skin through long training has become so tough that for a long time no one could damage him. Darkshine's character is balanced. Although he seems formidable externally, deep down he's a very soulful and kind person. In battle, he has an unperturbed face like Saitama's, and he also went bald from his training. In his arsenal, he has a couple of techniques: Super Alloy Bazooka and Super Alloy Missile. He used these in his fight against Garo and Führer Ugly. By the way, he gave Garo no chance in their fight, but after awakening, he began to take damage, and in his fight against Führer Ugly, he also took damage and was morally defeated, which influenced his departure from the Hero Association. He left and became a trainer. Pig God, a very unusual hero in the Hero Association, ranked 10th. He doesn't possess any superhuman strength or speed. Usually he just finishes a fight with one move. He tries to eat the monster. This shows how incredible his digestive system is. Pig God's character is friendly and caring. Because he's very large and fat, he needs to eat constantly to maintain his body in that state. He's been shown to swallow demon-level monsters, leaving them no chance of escape. In the Monster Association arc, he fought against Gums, who also dealt with his opponents by swallowing them. When all the monsters were defeated, he lost all his mass and was shown as a thin person. And to get fat again, he ate the monster remains. Due to his body and the fat that protects him, he's immune to the attacks of many monsters. This also gives him immunity to poison and diseases that might arise from eating monsters. Drive Knight, a Hero Association member ranked 9th, he considers himself a cyborg rather than a robot. Among his distinguishing features is his ability to transform his body into various combat forms depending on the situation. For example, he meticulously prepared for his fight against Nyan, one of the Monster Association officers, analyzing his fighting style. During the battle, he used various tactics against him and ultimately defeated him almost without any problems, except that he almost ran out of energy. He maintains a secretive profile, is not very talkative, and has exchanged dialogue with Genos a couple of times. He has a serious, calm demeanor, but is merciless to any monster. He's negatively disposed towards another S-rank hero, Metal Knight, telling others not to trust him. In the Monster Association arc, he fought not only against Nyan, but also against the strongest monster, Saikorochi, alongside Genos. Zombie Man, an unusual hero in the ranks of the Hero Association. He's unique because he has unimaginable regeneration. In the past, he was an experimental subject, which is why he was called Subject Number 66 in the House of Evolution. He primarily relies on his abilities in reconnaissance and information gathering. He carries an axe for close combat and a couple of pistols for range attacks. He's not inferior in strength to A-class heroes, but thanks to his regeneration, he can prolong fights with monsters, where he eventually defeats them. In one of the extra chapters, he defeated Carnage Kabuto, an extremely dangerous dragon-level monster in a simulation. In the Monster Association arc, he fought against a vampire monster and emerged victorious because the pureblood vampire couldn't drink his blood as it tasted horrible. Later, he found other high-ranking members of the Monster Association, almost defeating Homeless Emperor. King, the strongest man on the planet. He knows Saitama's true strength and is a frequent guest at his place, where they spend time playing video games. Because he accidentally appeared at locations where Saitama destroyed monsters and left, and King was found at the scene, the association credited him with all the monster kills. It can be assumed that his superpower is his luck, as wherever danger threatened him, either Saitama or other heroes appeared and saved him from possible death, and more. He also has the ability to maintain a cool-headed gaze even in the most dangerous situations. Some witnesses reported hearing an inexplicable rumbling sound right before a fight, which they called the King Engine, which is actually the loud sound of his heartbeat. Because of all these factors, he has a terrifying aura that intimidates many monsters, causing them to flee in panic even before a fight begins. Behind all this hides his cowardly personality, although it should be noted that in difficult situations, he protected other heroes with his body. For example, from the cosmic radiation of Cosmic Garo at the end of the Monster Association arc. But in one thing he is definitely unbeatable: video games. Metal Knight, also known as Bofoy, a hero ranked 6th. Although he is considered a hero, it would be more accurate to classify him as a mercenary, as he usually fights where it benefits him and doesn't always fight to the end. For example, he did not participate in the battle against the alien invaders, Boros, and in the Monster Association arc, he was only shown at the beginning of the events. He's quite a secretive person, as he doesn't act directly but through his controlled robot, though he controls many other robots, technically the most advanced of all shown heroes and characters in the universe, as he has various robots in his arsenal for defense, repair, and research. He rebuilt a city after dismantling Boros' entire ship. Later, it was shown that his technologies were installed in all the city's defense systems. Child Emperor. His real name is Isamu. First and foremost, though he's a child, he's distinguished by his genius intellect. He's developed many different gadgets and devices for himself. For example, his school bag, which contains many retractable tools and weapons against monsters for various situations. Despite his age, he's very mature and treats others well, possessing critical and tactical thinking. He cares about other heroes and ordinary citizens, but at the same time, he can be hasty. In the Monster Association arc, he fought regular monsters without problems. His real challenge was the battle with Phoenix Man, where he used his brave giant combat suit. He previously held the 5th spot in the hero rankings, but left and joined the Neo Heroes. He left the Hero Association due to the unfair, proud attitudes of adults toward each other, and Isamu in particular. Atomic Samurai. He's the strongest swordsman on Earth, arrogant and proud. He doesn't take his enemies seriously. Also, upon his first meeting with Saitama, he refused to shake his hand, deeming him not strong enough, but at the same time he responsibly trains his disciples, Iaion, Okame, and Bushidro, and pushes them to become stronger. He's known for his katana techniques. He's stubborn in battle against monsters, where he fought against Black Sperm to the limits of his strength. Afterwards, he also participated in the battle against the Monster Association. During the fight, he acquired the Sunblade, a special katana that awakened its owner and gave him the power to withstand Golden Sperm. His favorite techniques include Atomic Slash, which allows him to cut opponents at an atomic level, and Airblade, which he can use to attack enemies from a distance. Silver Fang. He's a martial arts master who developed the water stream rock smashing fist style. He initially joined the association to promote his dojo among people, but he ended up at the top of the hero list. Despite his elderly age, he has a muscular body and is not inferior in physical parameters to other heroes. In his youth, he was very arrogant and sought worthy opponents for battle, injuring all martial arts masters he encountered. Eventually, he was beaten by his older brother, and after that, he began teaching martial arts to others. Organizing his dojo, he was shown to be very calm and serious. He could fight on equal terms with awakened Garo and surpassed Monster Association members in strength and speed. After defeating Garo, he took it upon himself to teach him martial arts, hoping to correct all his mistakes. But he left the Hero Association because he decided to return to developing his dojo and teaching newcomers martial arts. Tatsumaki. One of the most powerful heroes in the association, ranked 2nd, Tatsumaki possesses psychokinetic abilities. She's a very stubborn and self-confident girl. She won almost all her battles with monsters without much effort. She often controls and fusses over her younger sister, Fubuki. But because of this, her relationship with her sister gradually worsened. She repeatedly showed respect for King, but Blast had a greater influence on her in her childhood. Compared to other heroes, she's on a different level. She defeated all monsters and even defeated Psyche Orochi, literally tearing the entire Monster Association's lair out of the ground. She also has a telekinetic barrier that protects her from external influences. She fought Saitama after they met in A City, where she was truly able to enjoy the battle. Blast, the #1 hero in the Hero Association rankings and extremely powerful. He didn't participate in many dangerous battles because he was busy collecting mysterious cubes related to God. He's one of the first heroes dedicated to protecting people from dangers. He saved Tatsumaki from a monster, thus making her a hero later. He fought dangerous dragon-level monsters, for example, Elder Centipede. He also fought his friend Empty Void, but couldn't finish him due to their friendship. He's very kind-hearted and easy to talk to, but becomes serious when threatened. He noted Saitama's strength at their first meeting and also reacted to Flashy Flash's fast attacks, which suggests he's also on a different level compared to other heroes. He possesses superhuman physical abilities, as he was able to defeat Cosmic Garo initially. He can create various portals and manipulate gravity.